Hans Fogh. Hans Marius Fogh, 8 March 1938 – 14 March 2014, was one of the most successful competitive sailors in history, with dozens of national and international championships, and in many different classes, including 2 Olympic medals. Olympic career. Representing Denmark, Fogh represented his country of birth for the first time during the 1960 Summer Olympics in Naples as helmsman in the Danish Flying Dutchman scum with Ole Gunnar Petersen as crew, and won the silver medal. In 1964 Fogh returned to the Olympics in Inoshima again with Ole Gunnar Petersen as crew. Fogh took 4th place in the sailing at the 1964 Summer Olympics, Flying Dutchman Miss Denmark 1964. With crew Niels Jensen, and again in the sailing at the 1968 Summer Olympics Flying Dutchman, Fogh took 16th place in the 1968 in Acapulco. The last time Fogh represented Denmark at the Olympics was in the Flying Dutchman during the 1972 Olympics in Kiel. With Ulrich Brock as crew, Fogh took 7th place. Representing Canada, After Fogh emigrated to Canada, he was selected to represent his new country at the 1976 Summer Olympics in Kingston. With Everett Bastet as crew, Fogh took 4th place in the sailing at the 1976 Summer Olympics Flying Dutchman. His final Olympic appearance came in the sailing at the Los Angeles 1984 Summer Olympics. With fellow crew members Steve Calder and John Kerr, Fogh, as helmsman, took the bronze medal. Personal life. Born on 8 March 1938 in Rødovre, Denmark, Fogh grew up in a family of gardeners and was expected to take over the family business. With the encouragement and support of longtime friend and fellow sailor Paul Henderson, who managed to lever Fogh's former career as a gardener, Fogh emigrated to Canada in 1969 and gained Canadian citizenship in 1975. Fogh was married to Kirsten for 49 years. They have 2 sons, Morten and Thomas, and 5 grandchildren. Hans Fogh died from Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease on 14 March 2014 in Toronto. Professional life. Expected to work in gardening, like the rest of his family, Fogh took a job at Elvstrom Sailmakers where he learned the skills of sailmaking. In 1969, he set up a new sailmaking loft in Canada, Elvstrom Canada. Later, he produced sails under the labels Fogh Sails and North Sails. His involvement in the development of the standard laser sail and the subsequent laser radial sail, as well as the laser 28 sails, are of his many well-known accomplishments in his profession. Sailing career. Hans Fogh won countless world, continental, and national championships in even so many Olympic, international, and national classes. Hans took part of 6 Olympic Games 1960, 1964, 1968, 1972, 1976, and 1984 and took a silver medal in the sailing during the Pan Am Games in 1987. A list of major championships is given on the right. He helmed Evergreen for Don Green during the 1978 Canada's Cup. He sailed on Canada Roman II during the 1987 Louis Vuitton Cup. Fogh is an honored member of the Canada Sports Hall of Fame from 1985, Canadian Olympic Sports Hall of Fame 1986, and the Etobicoke Sports Halls of Fame.